Hi, we thought it was a good time for a check-in. We're a long way from Everett, Washington, cruising up to Alaska, but we still have a long way to go. Since leaving the Campbell River area over a week ago, we've been cruising through some pretty remote areas, and we're now in British Columbia. About the only boats we see are fishing boats. And for the next week, 10 days, weather depending, we'll continue cruising through pretty remote areas until we cross over into Southeast Alaska at Ketchikan. We're looking forward to getting there, but we're also having fun enjoying and exploring the coast of British Columbia. Leaving Green Island Anchorage and heading over to Pruth, just about an hour and a half trip. Pruth Bay to the white sandy beach, about a half mile.
Welcome to the Pruth Bay, walking to the west side for the ocean. Look at this beautiful beach. We've heard it's remarkable, so here we are.
Wow.
That's incredible.
You can turn him loose.
Who's gonna... Wait. Okay, we'll get him. Woohoo! Here we go, boy. Wow.
He's a happy dog.
He is.
A half-mile walk from Pruth Bay is a beautiful beach on the ocean. White sands, absolutely gorgeous. Wow. It's incredible, and we're the only people here. Very cool.
This is amazing. From this to icebergs. See where the adventure takes us. Woo! What do you think, babe?
Pretty cool, huh?
Pretty awesome. This is gorgeous. Woo! entrance to Codville Lagoon is narrow, and it sure is. Looks like there's a fishing boat coming out, so we will wait.
Here we are at Sagar Lake, 1.2 kilometer walk from our anchorage.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Very
Love the
cool.
red tint.
Red tint? I don't know what causes that. Barbecuing in a remote bay in British Columbia. Nobody here but us. Pretty cool.
So we cruised and are staying at Shearwater Marina and Resort. And so with that, we're kind of back to civilization. We came in and they had a really nice grocery store, got some fresh vegetables, as well as they had a liquor store. So we did a little restocking.
It was nice to get into an area that had supplies again and other boaters on the dock.
Yep. Fun to hear about their trips. Some are headed north, some were headed south. It's also a real friendly dog area, which is nice. There was also a large laundry service. And able
Marine
to,
store. We got some stuff at the marine store.
yeah, it was great. And then they had a restaurant, which is fantastic. kind of looked around, see what people were ordering. They had a delicious house salad, and someone was ordering a pizza that looked good. So we tried that and definitely would recommend it.
Then just the town. It looks like this was a military outpost supporting the Royal Canadian Air Force in World War II. And so some of the buildings are from that area, and we actually got to tour one.
Yeah, we stayed an extra night since there was some high winds passing through the next area we want to head into. So that gave us some opportunity to do some exploring. And we walked, and there was a torpedo hangar garage that they had used. So from the submarines, they tendered in the torpedoes and they put them up on this rack system, and they were able to work on them there. And it was interesting how they built the garage with hollow bricks on the inside and then surrounded by a layer of regular bricks in case one exploded. And it was kind of tucked into the hillside. So very cool to see.
And I was happy to see they have looks like a full service boatyard, and they got a lift capable of at least handling our boat. I've read it can handle up to 70 tons.
So it's fun to meet different people here on the dock, and one couple had their boat on the hard for the winter, and they were just in and launched it today. So fun to chat with them and their next adventures.
Yep. And so hopefully, weather permitting, we'll be pulling out tomorrow and continuing our adventure.
Yep. Later from the Phoenix.